It's not the mighty Mississippi, not the sunshine in LA. It's not a snow-capped Rocky Mountain on a warm summer day. It's not the glow of a full moon shining in the night. There's nothing grand about a canyon that holds a candle to your sight. The most beauty that I've seen is you.
I'm glad you went with this suit. It looks great.
Ah, it's raining.
Ooh, very fancy.
It's not a trophy on the mantle or that raise that was overdue. It's not a wish that has been granted or being freed by truth. It's not a winning scratch-off ticket for never needing more. It's not getting through the hard times and being better than before. Nothing beats the feeling, so nothing else will do. The best thing that's ever happened is you. Is you. Is you. Is you. Thought I knew what love.
Unconditional love will follow. Believe in each other, support each other's dreams. Remember to dream together too. Always give more than you think the other needs. Say I love you and thank you every day. Trust, respect, and appreciate each other. Be spontaneous, be fun, be romantic. Stand together, but let there be space in your togetherness. Know when to listen, to talk, to let your heart feel. Apologize, forgive, and forget. Doing so will make you feel better. Work together, play together, pray together. Allow God to be the foundation of your marriage. You have been chosen for each other. It is His plan. With each passing year, you will grow closer together, drawing strength from one another, and you two shall become one. You will be blessed with the greatest happiness in life, to be loved and to love.
Arryll, kiss your beautiful bride.
Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving has got me moving my own feet. The greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time, we'll take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life. simple as true. You and I as one will always be better than two.
The left-hand side of the room, if you're looking back towards the dance floor, the last set of doors, our wedding party, is ready to be introduced. Let's make some noise and give them a big round of applause, everybody. Come on, they're ready to party. I hope you are too.
Let's hear it for Maid of Honor Avery and Best Man Brian! Alright, let's stand up and give a big round of applause for your new bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Blouse!
Be a warm place to lay when you're feeling cold, and I'll be all in when you wanna fold. When we're dancing life's dance, be the
Good evening, everyone. For those that don't know me, my name is Avery Winter. I have been friends with both Arryll and Stephanie since they started dating 4 years ago, and I am truly honored to be standing up here today for the both of you. I've actually been friends with Arryll longer than I've known Stephanie since he was around 21, 22 years old, where we were introduced by one of our mutual friends at, of course, a small town bar. If you would have asked me after meeting Stephanie on our front porch 4 years ago if these two would end up being here as husband and wife one day, I would have definitely said yes. I do recall when Arryll and Steph left that Sunday afternoon on their first date ever. Mind you, I did not know that. That I told my husband, John, that this girl was Arryll's person. Though I have known Arryll longer, I feel like Stephanie and I, from the first time meeting, we had clicked. And our conversations have already been like we had known each other for years. Even though most would have said that our conversations are everywhere, and that we never stick to one topic more than longer than of like 2 minutes, without going into completely a different direction. We love to give Arryll a hard time, even though now we're jokingly about how Arryll should have met Stephanie earlier on, because, well, Stephanie and I, we could have known each other a lot longer. But, as I stand up here today, we couldn't be more wrong. We met each other at the perfect time. You came into my life at the most perfect, important time that I needed you, and I didn't know until later on. My husband John and I had our first daughter, and we were the first of our friend group to ever have kids. And to some, that might not be a big deal, but to us, it was huge. From the first day meeting her, you loved her, and right away, you were always Auntie Steph. Not also because that's like what you were supposed to do as far as being a friend, but that's just who you are. You're the friend I go to when I need to hear the most brutal, honest truth. And that's how a sister is like to me, and that's who you are to me. And though it may not always be what a friend wants to hear at the time, that makes it even better because, well, honestly, with that comes truth, trust, and it brings friendship closer together and even better. You're the person that has her own coffee cup at my house and slippers at my house to have a cup of coffee on weekends. And though it turns into more than breakfast and it turns into lunch at some point, I enjoy every second of it. To the nights of jamming in my car to the most random songs and commercials. To the nights that sometimes we don't remember, but we've made the best memories we've had. Especially going out for Halloween one year as HGTV O'Galley construction crew. With our men carrying so much lip gloss in our construction pouches and pink tools. I still don't understand why no one called us to fix anything. My favorite memories will always be of our kids, playing together and the four of us just hanging out at one of our houses, making the best and most random fun memories on a random night in our sweats and of course fuzzy socks. So no, we may have not been friends a long time ago. Since we were little, I've gone through some of the biggest chapters that we thought we were having. But to those chapters that we will go through, I am lucky to have you by my side and to have said, as you have said to me, you're a lifer. Now, Arryll. When meeting you at a small town bar in O'Malley, I never would have thought we would have hit it off as friends right from the start. In the beginning, you hardly talked, and I figured I was just, well, annoying. I was just annoying you, and well, by my maiden name, it suits me well. I like talking, a lot. But nonetheless, we would always sit and talk about life and work while our other friends shot pool or did whatever. It was me, my husband, and the guys for about a year until finally Steph came along. I will always say, Arryll, you are a hardworking, genuine guy that cares a lot about his friends and family. Though I did hear a lot about his siblings in the beginning. It's hard to keep track of all of them because they all start with the letter A. Yeah. But Amanda was clearly the easiest to remember because not only she was the only girl, but because she was the only one that you didn't probably want to mess with. When you talked about her, she was definitely the protector in the family, and even though she was tiny, she was fierce. Arryll, I have always appreciated your friendship, but the best thing I can appreciate about you is your loyalty. You're the friend that always offers a hand, and even if it's not always asked, because we might all be too stubborn to ask for your help, you just show up. You're the friend and a neighbor I can always count on. We're all out on one of our family walks to steer us in the driveway for a cold one. Even though Steph and I say, if only you guys live closer. Mind you, we live like a block away. You were the first guy friend of ours to involve yourself in both of my kids' lives, and just to jump in whenever you're around. You don't just ask about them, but you're hands-on with them and you truly care about them. We look at you as if you're also just an uncle to our kids, not just our friend. You're an amazing dad to Alexa, and have taken on such a dad role to her from the get-go. You work hard every day for yourself and for your family, because you have big dreams and goals for yourself and them. You live each day for the both of your girls, and you don't settle for anything less. Arryll, today on your wedding day, please know that your dad is watching down over you, and he's very, very proud of the man that you are today. With that being said, Arryll and Steph, I wish you nothing but the wonderful life that you've already had together, but now as husband and wife. Never, ever stop dating each other, and stop being the best of friends. Have adventures while you can, and never stop laughing with one another. You've already built that life in the last 4 years together, because, well, you're lifers. Cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Love.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Bryce Berger. I've known Arryll basically my whole life, and if you're all like me, we're all surprised that this day actually is happening. I'm sure most of us can agree, Arryll is one of the nicest, hardworking, always has your back type of guys. But if you really know him, you know he's stubborn as hell. I mean, it took him 20-some years of knowing me to admit that I'm the best man. Yet somehow, he met a woman who was willing to put up with him. So Steph, good luck. All jokes aside, Arryll's been one of my best friends ever since I can remember, from being at daycare and me having to tie his shoes for him so he can go play outside. All the way up to the real fun, drinking beer. Man, do I have some stories to share, but I'll save that for another time. We sure do have some great memories together, and I'm glad and I'm happy to see you enter into this next chapter of your life. Now, Steph, I don't think Arryll could have met a better match for him. Not sure how you do it, but you mellow him right out and make him an even better man. He's pretty lucky to be able to take such a beautiful wife home when this day is all over. You, on the other hand, just you could take home a pretty dress and some leftover cake. Let's take a glass and join me in a toast to my best friend and his beautiful wife. To a long life filled with happiness and love. Thank you.
Grandpa, take me back to yesterday, when the line between right and wrong didn't seem so hazy. Did lovers really fall in love to stay and stand beside each other come what may? Was a promise really something people kept, not something they would say? Did families really bow their heads to pray? Did daddies really never go away? Everything is changing fast, but they call it progress. But I just don't know. And Grandpa, let's wander back into the past and paint me a picture of long ago. Did lovers really fall in love to stay and stand beside each other come what may? Does a promise really something people kept, not just something they would say and then forget? Did families really bow their heads to pray? Did daddies really never go away? Oh, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Oh, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days.